Welcome to the pre-recorded webinar for SW Design and Communications. I'm your virtual campus tour guide, Tarsha Johnson. This presentation is approximately 15 minutes. During that time, you will learn about our company, the courses that we offer, and how to apply for funding to cover the cost of the course. Before we get started, I would like to bring to your attention the common reasons most people do not want to go back to school. The first reason is cost. Most individuals cannot afford to go back to school. The second is the individual learning style for that person, meaning some people like visual, reading, hands-on, one-on-one, and a lot of times people don't like to attend training courses because of their ability to be employed upon completion of the course. A lot of employers are seeking people that have the skill, but they also want experience, which makes it very difficult for those that are going to school to learn a new skill but don't have experience to find employment. And then a lot of times they're looking for convenience. School sometimes can just be inconvenient. With children, with different things that are going on in your life, online courses are normally difficult to do if it's not led by a live instructor. So those are some of the common reasons that most people do not want to go back to school. Now let's start by looking at the other end of the spectrum. What are employers looking for? A lot of times they want to know, what is your educational background? Do you have a high school diploma or a GED? How much experience in the field do you have? And your transportation. Are you dependable? When they look at your experience, they really want to know how much training do you have in the industry. That's why you'll find that most employers are seeking individuals that have 3 years or more in the industry. And not only do they want to know that you have experience in the industry, they want to know some of your previous employers and how dependable are you? Were you there every day? So those are the question number 2 that most employers ask when you are seeking employment. The third question that most employers want to know is, do you have a criminal background? It is so important now that employers seek the criminal background or the behavior pattern of new hires, simply because there's so many things happening in today's economy that the business owners have to protect not just themselves but other employees. So these are 3 areas that they're looking for in their workplaces, just 3 minor areas. So let us show you a solution to all of these issues. SW Design can be that puzzle piece that you're missing in your life. So let me show you how. If I told you about a school that would offer training to you at no cost if you qualify, upon completion of the training, they have 100% placement. The average pay is $270 per week on a part-time basis. There's no selling involved. You don't need a vehicle to get to this training or employment. The internet is required. You would produce products for their clients and or their potential customers. Did I mention that there's no selling involved and your criminal background is not a problem for this corporation? Would you still be interested in knowing more? Let's talk about the company. SW Design and Communications LLC is also a web and graphic design firm that started in 1997, so that's over 15 years in business. In 2009, they opened a school to train and hire its own independent contractors. They are approved to train military spouses through the MyCAA program from all over the world. And currently they train individuals through the Michigan Works or the Career One Stops. So if in Michigan, it's called Michigan Works. In Maryland and Washington State, New York, New Jersey, Maine, and California, it's called Career One Stop or Job Links. Those are programs that cover the cost when you're not eligible for the military spouse program called MyCAA. And the services that the company offers is web and graphic services to business owners from all over the world at half the price. The school do not require you to have a high school diploma or a GED, but it is preferred. And the reason the school does not require that is because you don't need computer experience. If you can follow along, then you can be successful in this course. We do not, the company, do not want to be a stumbling block for you as an individual if you're trying to get your life together, because as we know, if you don't have a high school diploma, you still need to make money. If you don't have a GED, you still need a job. So SW Design and Communications took all of that in consideration, and they're giving you that stepping stone that you need so that once you succeed in this, because all you have to do is follow along with the instructor in the course, you will hopefully gain a little more confidence to go in and apply to get your high school diploma online or your GED if that's what you prefer. But SW Design, the school, offers two courses, a desktop publishing course and an entrepreneur course. Both courses are live and interactive online the entire time. The instructors are available Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. or 1 p.m. to 5 p.m., but you have to be in that particular class. So you're either in the morning class or the afternoon class, but you can't flip-flop between the two. Although all courses are recorded, and you have the ability to, if you miss a course, to go back and watch the pre-recorded class. So you never miss a day of school. Well, let me show you how it works. You would log into our portal, which gives you access to the curriculum, the book, the each week that you're doing work in the class. And if you notice, there is an area right under the hours that the school is available to where you can click to enter the live class, and that is done in Adobe Connect like the webinar, and you will have the ability to interact with other students as well as the instructor. As I mentioned in the last slide, you have the ability to watch your pre-recorded courses. You'll also notice that there's the school catalog, there's the curriculum outline, and all books for any class that you're taking with us are available online in the course 24 hours a day or in that week. So if there's a pamphlet you need to take or complete during that week, it is available during that week of class. This is a sample of what it looks like for an active class. It's outlined in 2 orange bars, and then there's also details of each of the courses and what page you would be on during the course. So this is a sample of what the actual week looks like. So let's get to the how is this program paid for. SW Design will explain that just shortly. I'll explain it shortly. So many of you may be asking, what if I don't qualify for MyCAA funding? MyCAA, there is an 800 number you have to call. You can visit our website at www.thecareerleaders.com and click on tuition and funding, and there will be the steps for MyCAA. But for those of you that do not qualify for MyCAA, the We of Dollars Invest is called Workforce Investment Act Title 1B. And we're going to talk about what is We of Dollars, who's eligible, how do you apply, how long does it take, and what would be your next step. WIA stands for Workforce Investment Act, and the program that we're asking individuals to go to the workforce investment boards in your county is the Dislocated Worker Program. It provides workforce investment activities to increase the employment retention earnings and occupational skills level of the participants. So SW Design and Communication is considered an occupational skill because upon completion of the course, you're placed right into the occupation. So you can read the rest of this. It's so important to know who's eligible. If you meet any of these requirements, if you're 18 years of age or older and you've been terminated from your job or laid off, you're not eligible for unemployment, you're self-employed, you're a homemaker, meaning you're at-home mom, you're eligible for dislocated worker dollars. And if your state does not have dislocated worker dollars, what you need to do is go and tell them that you're interested in an individual training account. To apply, what you need to do is go into the Career One Stops or the Job Links or the Michigan Works in your area. There are 3 steps: core service, intensive services, and you have to complete those 2 steps to be eligible for the training services. So tell them you're interested in the WIA dollars for dislocated worker dollars, or an individual training account, or an ITA. After you complete the 2 steps and you get to the 3rd step, which is to get the training dollars, the normal process takes anywhere between 3 to 4 weeks, and the funds are only distributed once a year, and that's July 1st of every year in every state, and they normally run out of dollars around March of the following year. So you have to act now and be diligent and persistent at receiving these dollars. So you're going to go to careeronestop.com, look up the zip code of your area, find the nearest location, and you want to call them and find out when is their ITA presentation orientations. And you want to tell them that you want to apply for an ITA account, which is an individual training account. They'll give you a case manager and a date to come in for testing. They're going to test to make sure that your skill level is at a 6th grade or higher education. But each Career One Stop have their own education level that you have to be at in order to qualify for their training dollars. To save you time, bring your birth certificates, your state ID, your social security card, and your last pay stub or unemployment documents, so that way you can show that you are not working and you need their assistance. No matter what, make sure you make all of your appointments and be on time for everything, because that speeds up the process. In order to contact our office, you need to call our office at 866-987-0999, and a representative will be able to assist you through the enrollment process. You can go to our website at thecareerleaders.com, and there we will have the ability to download the enrollment form, look over the tuition and financial documents, and you'll have the ability to get started. I look forward to talking with you soon, or one of our representatives. If you have any questions, again, I have been your virtual tour guide, and my name is Tarsha Johnson, and my direct number is area code 313-309-6500, extension 266, if you have any questions about the enrollment process. I look forward to hearing from you soon.